and Wayne Hills spectators tonight for being a part of our special evening and honoring our senior wrestlers and staff people that have really been a big part of our program for the last 4 years. First of all, we want to thank Passaic High School and wish them good luck in tonight's match. So give a big hand to Passaic High School. Second, personally, on behalf of myself, thank you for the 4 years to the parents that are going to be graduating with their students and their staff people. Thank you for everything you've done for our program, and we wish you the best of luck in the future. And we're going to honor each person one by one, and again, thank you for everything. First person, we're going to call our stat girls out. Our first stat girl is Gabrielle Romanelli. Gabriella is being escorted by her mother, Christine. Gabriella has been doing stats for the Patriots since her freshman year. She will continue her education at the University of Massachusetts, where she plans to study accounting. She's also done a great job for the Patriots as a cheerleader. Congratulations and thank you. Our next stat girl is Veronica Gayle. Veronica is being escorted by her mother, Lisa, and her father, Rich. She has been doing stats for the Patriots for the last 2 years. Veronica plans to attend school next year and will be studying communications. She's done a great job for us as a cheerleader and part of our television program and several drama programs. Thank you again, Veronica, and good luck. Our final senior stat girl is Desiree Tulipiano. She is being escorted by her mother, Tracy, and their Dan. Desiree has been doing stats for the Patriots since her freshman year. She will continue her education in college, where she will study secondary education. Congratulations. And now for our Wayne Hills wrestlers. Our first senior is Samir Atala. Samir is being escorted by his mom, Estonia. Samir has been a 2-year starter for the Patriot wrestling team, and he plans to attend Passaic County Community College next year. Great job, Samir, and good luck. Our next senior is John Cigna. John is being escorted by his mother, Leanne, and his father, John. John is a 2-year varsity letter winner for the Patriots and has a 15-12 record this season. John will study finance next year when he begins college. John, great job and good luck. Our last and final senior is Pete Delahaye. Pete is being escorted by his mother, Dawn, and his father, Pete. Pete is a 4-year varsity letter winner for the Patriots. He has a season record of 22-5 and a career record of 90-36. Pete will continue his education in college, where he plans to study computer engineering and play football. Great work, Pete. Good luck with the rest of the season. Let's have one big final hand for all of our seniors and wish them good luck with the rest of their season and careers. Thank you so much and good luck with tonight's match.
And hello there, and welcome to this Wayne Hills versus Passaic wrestling matchup. My name is Dylan Oren King, and I will be your announcer for tonight. So today we have an interesting matchup. Actually, 5 forfeits will be coming from Passaic, as 5 of their wrestlers will not be able to wrestle, of course, and that means Wayne Hills is starting up pretty well. 5 forfeits means that 5 people won't be able to wrestle tonight. In fact, actually, those people are Frank Brigatti, Aiden Broderick, Joseph Brunetti, Gabe Delahaye, and Logan Montana. All 5 of them will not be wrestling tonight, but we still will get a lot of features from a lot of good wrestlers on the Wayne Hills side tonight as our first wrestler steps out. And our first wrestler gets a forfeit. Frank Brigatti stepping up immediately gets a forfeit. Aiden Broderick immediately gets a forfeit. And then next stepping out, Logan Montana. And there's the forfeit. So those are the 3 for right now. But next stepping up will be Anthony Gayle, one of the better wrestlers for Wayne Hills this season. He's done pretty well so far, and it looks like we're finally actually going to get some action here. Now, 3 forfeits, that does mean that Hills is going to start off with an 18-point lead over Passaic. And that's pretty good for Wayne Hills. First whistle is blown. Passaic trying to keeping his hand in his face, maybe trying to aggravate him a little bit. Really being aggressive here. Pushes Gayle out. Still trying to keep the main head control. Trying to keep him under. Passaic really doing a lot of aggressive plays here, but Gayle needs to maintain control. Ref does call it for 2 for Hills, so Hills will get 2 points. Hills will start out on bottom. Anthony needs to get up. Passaic player immediately traps the arm, not allowing Anthony to get up. And this is probably going to be a pretty difficult spot for Anthony here. He's got one arm locked in on his stomach, and he needs to get an arm out if he wants to maintain control. Looks like the Passaic player actually has his arm wrapped around Anthony's left arm, so this is going to be really difficult for him to break out of. Oh, this isn't good for him. Anthony's still losing a lot here. He needs to be able to get out of this fast. So it looks like the previous 2 points did actually go to Passaic there. Error on my part, but Passaic player will get 3 points from the count, making this deficit 0 for 5 for Anthony Gayle. He needs to get out of this badly. And there's the pin. That's it for this match. Very unfortunate for Anthony Gayle. He'll walk away with a loss today. And Passaic already making it up. Overall score 18-6 with Hills in the lead. Joseph Brunetti now on. Immediately trying to gain head control. Makes it even in the neutral position. Still trying to get somewhere ahead here. Shoots for the leg. Is he able to get it? Might be able to get the takedown here. He does. That's 2 points immediately. That's going to be an out of bounds called. You know, initially I thought it was going to be a forfeit. We did get those 3 in the beginning. Made it really easy for Wayne Hills, but no, it looks like Brunetti is on the playing field for today. Does almost the exact same thing. Wraps the Passaic player's arms around, left arm trapped on his stomach. He's not going to let it go. Whistle is blown. Looks like a foul on Wayne Hills here. Pretty unfortunate here, but Brunetti still does have a 2-1 lead so far. Brunetti takes him down immediately, still wraps around the other arm. Wasn't able to do the same thing with the left arm, but still has something going on that right arm. And as long as he's able to lock in his right leg, Passaic player isn't going to get anywhere. Trying to maintain that leg control. Passaic player is trying to jump out, but as long as he can keep control of that arm, Passaic player isn't going anywhere. Wrapping around. He can't let him get up. He gets up. Then this is tied up. Pretty smart move there with the wraparound. He's able to stay in pretty dominant position here. 50 seconds left on the clock. If he can waste time here, they don't be taking a lead into the second period. Brunetti still trying to keep him down. He's got his one arm around his neck, forcing him down. Pretty smart move there. Now he's got both arms wrapped around his leg, but he loses it. Passaic player might actually be able to stand up here, but Brunetti is really trying to keep control. Passaic player is just trying to get out of bounds, and he does. Brunetti will start out on top. He needs to make sure that this Passaic player does not get up. Immediately wraps around the left arm again, is able to keep him down. Trying to drive his shoulder into his back. He's also holding onto that left elbow. Trying to keep it back, and the clock runs out. So we'll head into the second period with Brunetti currently up 2-1. Brunetti driving with the shoulder, trying to keep him down. Lifting on the right leg, not able to get anything there. Trying to wrap his leg around. He's got his right arm around his neck. He is holding him back here. If Brunetti can keep this here, he's going to be in a pretty secure position. Got his right arm around the back of his neck. He needs to keep his leg locked in, though. If he's not able to do that, he's going to lose control immediately. He's doing a pretty good job, though, on locking his left leg. He needs to maintain control, though. He's trying to lock her under his opponent's arms. Trying to keep on it, but as long as Brunetti has his left leg wrapped around, another foul called, and that'll actually make it 2-2. So now both are tied starting from the neutral position. Yeah, now Brunetti needs to get offensive. He needs to stay on top here, and he needs to stay in control of this game. Hopefully, though, if he's able to take him down, that's 2 points immediately. Looking to try to get at his arm. Fakes the shot for the leg. Another fake. Passaic shoots for the leg, not able to make it. Brunetti is able to wrap around the left leg. And that's going to be 2 for the Passaic player here. Brunetti is down, but if he can get up, that'd be really good for him. Passaic is wrapped around the leg. He's able to reverse it, immediately tying it up. There's only 8 seconds left on the clock. At this point, all Brunetti needs to do is make sure that he's not able to get back up and waste the clock. There it is. We'll be heading into period 3 here. Currently tied 4-4 between both of these guys, and so far this has been a pretty good matchup. Right now, Brunetti's going to be on the bottom. If he can shoot up immediately, that gets him a point. Moving up, needs to turn around. Is he able to do it? Wrapped around his... Looks like he's actually wrapped around the leg. Passaic player has both arms wrapped around his neck, and it looks like he is going to drive him down. Passaic won't get any points here since he will still be in a dominant position. Brunetti has his left arm and his neck wrapped around. He needs to get out of this. There's 2 calls already. He needs to get up. Looks like he is able to reverse it, but... And there's 2 for Brunetti. The Passaic player also scored 3 with the count. So currently the score is 6-7 with 57 seconds left on the clock. Ref calls it as out. If Brunetti can get another takedown, he'll get 2 to tie, but if he can stand up 2 along with it, then he'll be in a pretty good position here, but he needs to maintain control. Did not stop from the top down, started from the neutral position. He needs to get the takedown here. He does. He's able to tie it up, make it 8-8 with 40 seconds left on the clock. Immediately needs to shoot for the leg. Passaic player has the advantage. There's the 2. Brunetti has 1 point advantage with 23 seconds left on the clock. As long as he's able to keep him on the ground, this game is going to go to him. 15 seconds left. Brunetti cannot let this guy get up. He's got the head wrapped around. Is he able to take him down? That will go for 2. Currently the score 11-11 with 5 seconds left. Brunetti will start from the bottom. If he can get up here, he'll win, but he's only got 5 seconds to do it. He needs to get up fast. 3 seconds. He gets up! He's able to do it! Clock runs out, and Brunetti takes a last-ditch effort for the win. And Hills will come away with a 12-11 victory with a last-second get-up by Brunetti. Excellent job there. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, it is a great sight to see. Looks like next up will be Noah Abita. Another pretty good wrestler, but let's see what he can do. Pretty aggressive start going in here. Both players trying to assert hand control around the arms. And Noah shoots for the leg. Is he able to take him down fully? He is. He gets the 2. Pretty good 2-0 start so far, but as long as he can maintain control, he'll be completely fine here. He's got his right arm around the wrist and his other hand just securing it. Trying to keep the Passaic player from moving an inch and trying to keep him from getting up. If he can stay like this, he'll have a pretty dominant position, but he just needs to maintain control. Trying to wrap around with his hands. Passaic player able to loosen his right hand away. Left hand is still secure. Definitely not letting it go, but... Well, there it goes, but he just does have the right arm. He needs to ensure that this Passaic player does not get up. Passaic player does get up. Going to be a 2-1. Noah still in control here. Swipes for the leg, not able to get it. Passaic player does get a headlock, able to break out. 4 seconds left. Shoots for the leg. Does get the takedown from the reversal in time and is able to secure 2 more points, making this 4-1. Just a reminder of the overall score. Hills is ahead by 21 points. Passaic only has 6. Noah will start on the bottom, needs to break out. If he does, he'll get another point, put him even further in the lead. Instantly shoots up. Is he able to break out? Yes, he is. There's the point, making this 5-1. If he's able to take it down, he can send it all the way up to 7. Shoots for the leg, slightly misses. Doesn't have the full takedown yet. The Passaic player does has his left and right arm around the neck and has moved out of bounds. That was a pretty risky situation there, but luckily was able to break out. Trying to gain control in the neutral position. Swipes at the leg, doesn't make it. Both players looking for an opening, trying to create something here. Noah shoots for the leg. Would have been a takedown, but the ref calls it out of bounds. We'll start from the neutral position. Noah shoots for the leg, is able to get it, and is able to take him down for the 2, making the 7-1. In a very strong position here with 53 seconds left in the second period. Ref calls it. No, we'll start at the top. Able to rack quickly around this Passaic player's right leg and able to hold him down with some really good arm play on the neck. Noah's really got a good lock on that leg. As long as he can keep that there, this is just going to be a pretty quick ending for him. 20 seconds left on the clock. Loses the leg lock, but has a really good position with the arms. Seven seconds left. Clock's going to run out here. And it's going to remain 7-1 in Hills' favor. So a good 2 periods of play. Hopefully the third one is just as good. Noah will start on the bottom, so he does have the opportunity to get the extra point, making it 8-1. Shoots up, tries to get up, locked around the leg, gets out, does get up, gets the 1 point, makes the score 8-1, and this game is getting further and further and further away from Passaic. Shoots for the leg, takes him down, gets the 2. And excellent moves here so far. Collapses on him. Passaic player will take the 1. So far the score 10-2. Just a minute 23 left on the clock. In period 3, I'd say this is pretty desperate for Passaic. And a pretty bad swat there results in 2 points going for Hills. Here's the count. Gets to 2. Does get the... Will get the 3 extra points, but is he going to be able to hold him here? Loses the leg lock. Gets it back. Is he able to hold him here? 45 seconds left. 12-2. This is pretty much over. He gets even 3 points from the count, making this 15-2. Loses the grip on his hand. Passaic player trying to stand up, but Noah is keeping a dominant position here. He just needs to move out of Passaic player just needs to move out of bounds, but Noah isn't giving him an inch. 15 seconds left, and this match is pretty much as good as done. Looks like Noah will come away with a win, 15-2. And this is pretty much decided at this point. 2 seconds left, and that's it. That's the match. So Noah Abita coming away with a really dominant win, 15-2 in Hills' favor. And that's really good against Passaic. Excellent job, excellent wrestling, almost to perfection. As our next wrestler will come on for Wayne Hills, Petoskey. Coming onto the mat. Whistle is blown. Passaic shoots for the legs immediately. Does get a wraparound one. Is he able to take him down, though? Hold on, though. Hills might be able to do something here. If he is able to get him down, there's a 2 call. Looks like Hills will get the 2. And a good job there by Chris as he drives his opponent out of bounds, preventing him from getting the 1 point. Chris will start on top. Immediately tries to stand up. Lifts him up, puts him down. Excellent job there. Tries to stand up again. Can he do it a second time? Doesn't look like it, but he does have the leg lock. Is he able to take him down again? Tries to reverse it, gets the wrap around his neck, but Chris still has a lock on this leg. Still struggling for dominance. Chris does get him down. And an excellent job there, preventing him from getting the 1 point to make this a 2-1. Still remaining 2-0. Trying to stand back up again. Is able to break out this time. Gets the 1, but is also called for out of bounds. Starting from the neutral position. Shoots for the leg. Is able to wrap around it. Is Chris able to reverse it again? Shoots for the leg. Chris isn't down yet, so this will not count for points yet. There's the takedown. Passaic gaining 3. Driving and driving and driving. Not really either one of them letting up this far. Chris did have a wrap around the leg. Could have been able to take him down, but is just going to walk right out of bounds before anything can really happen. Chris is going to start on the bottom again. If he can get out here, score 1 point, score will be tied. Is he able to get out here? Loses the leg lock. Called for out of bounds, but either way, clock runs out and period 2 will begin. Passaic starting on bottom, Hills on top. Whistle is blown. Is he able to get out here and get the 1 point? Looks like he might, but Chris is able to wrap around the leg, might prevent him from doing that. He'll wrap around both drives and sets him down. Keeping a dominant position here, just trying to wrap him around. Loses it. Is able to get reversed. Passaic will pick up a 2 and they'll be called for out of bounds. Passaic ahead by 3. Hills will start on bottom. Needs to get up here and fast to get as many points as he can. There's a 1 count. Won't count for anything, though. Still struggling to get up here. Switches it around. Might be able to stand up here. He is. He's able to right himself. Does get taken down slightly again. Is he able to lose it this time? If he is, he might be able to just reverse this and get out. There's the break for one. 50 seconds left in the second period. Passaic still only up by 2. Hills down 3-5. There's the 2 that Hills needed to tie this up. 33 seconds left. Chris needs to stop him from standing up. Whistle is blown. Foul is called. Point will go to Hills, making this 6-5. Does break the tie, but Chris does need to capitalize on this. Starts from the neutral position. Chris shoots for the leg. Gets wrapped around his left arm. He cannot lose this advantage here. 15 seconds left. Is able to reverse it. Does get 2. Here's the count. Gets the 2 count. And there's the pin. Chris will pull away a win here in an amazing fashion, getting the win for Wayne Hills. Great job by him, as Adam Abita will step on to be the next wrestler for Wayne Hills. Adam Abita, also a very good and very well-known football player here for Wayne Hills. Had a very good season at the running back position. Locked up in the neutral position. Adam fakes the go. Is able to get a one wrap around his head, one wrap around the back of his right arm. Adam shoots for the leg. Isn't able to get it. Shakes him off. Shoots for the leg again. Is he able to take him down, though? Wasn't able to drive for the takedown. Driven out of bounds. We'll start from the neutral position. Both looking for something here. Drive him to the ground. If Adam is able to get out top, he might be able to get something here. Just cranking and spinning. Trying to maintain control. Adam driving, gets the 2. Adam will take an early lead here with 57 seconds left on the clock. Adam just needs to keep him down, make sure he doesn't stand up, and make sure he isn't able to stand up. Ref does call that out of bounds. Adam so far done pretty well, but needs to keep his momentum going. Hills will start on top, Passaic will start on bottom. Adam making sure he's not able to get up, trying to maintain control. And Adam just driving him down. Maintaining control on that left arm. And just driving down with his right shoulder. Doing a very good job here. 18 seconds left in the first period. Adam's got a nice wrap around the back of the head. As long as he's able to keep that, clock is going to run out. We're going to head into the second period, but Adam so far up 2-0. A pretty good start from him. Hills to start on top. Passaic to start on bottom. Shoots around that right arm. And wrapping around and just driving with his shoulder. Make sure he's not able to get up. And Adam's been doing that all night, just driving with his shoulder and making sure that's the dominant force. Ref will call that out of bounds, but if Abita's able to keep that up, then this should be pretty easy for him. Two-1 so far. Abita still in the lead, but only by 1 point. Shoots for the leg, not able to get a wrap. Forcing the disconnect. He's very high here. Whereas Passaic is going low. He needs to be able to lower himself here. Both players being drive back. Adam shoots for the leg. Only takes a swipe though, not able to get it. Ref calls it out of bounds. 59 seconds left in the second period. Both players just looking for something here. There's the shot. Not a great one, but he is able to stay up, preventing the takedown. Both players step outside. Abita just needs to maintain control here. 35 seconds left. If he's able to do it, he'll probably come away with the win, but if he can get some more points on the board, then that'd be pretty good for him. Both players sent out of bounds, and we'll start from the neutral position. 23 seconds left on the clock. Abita able to drive down. He's got that similar neck lock again. Might be able to get points for a takedown here if he's smart enough. Not anything yet. 10 seconds left. Nothing so far. He needs to get him down. 2 seconds left. Points will not be rewarded. Second period will end. Abita only up by 1 point. Pretty good so far, but still needs to be able to do something here. Hills will start on bottom. Passaic will start on top. Abita needs to be able to break out of this pretty quickly. He is able to, and in fact is able to reverse it. And puts 4 on the board. Pretty good job here by Adam. Just needs to be able to maintain it. Keeping to his usual routine, driving him down with a shoulder, not letting him get up. Locked around with his left arm. Drives with the shoulder. Moving him around, not keeping him in one spot, but not letting him lose control. Minute 12 left. And a pretty good job here from Adam. Abita driving with the shoulder again, just wrapping his arm around his opponent's right arm. Still dragging him down, just holding him until time can run out and he can win this match. Abita still driving. 28 seconds left. He's got a pretty dominant hold so far, but one unfortunate mistake could completely turn this match around. Eight seconds left on the clock. Looks like Abita will be able to pull out with a win here. Ref hasn't called out of bounds yet. and doesn't matter. Passaic will get the 1 point, but Abita still has 4 points over them, so Adam Abita will come away with a win. And that's another one for Wayne Hills. And an excellent job here from their wrestlers so far, having a very dominant performance so far. And next coming up for Wayne Hills will be John and Cigna. The first senior we'll see tonight. Tonight is a very special night for them. It is senior night. So this is his time to shine. A very good wrestler. We've seen him a lot. Very dominant when he needs to be, very calm when he needs to be. We'll get 2. Here's the wrap. We'll get the 2 count. There's 3, 4, and 5. So he does get the 3 points. As long as John can hold him here, he'll be in a really good position to start out. Still has him in the hold. Just has him in that one hold. John just keeping him locked here, not letting him go. You can see his 2 hands keeping it together. There's the pin. And a great performance from John to just hold this game in check. And another win coming off for Wayne Hills. Overall score is 40-6. Wayne Hills, a dominant performance. With our next wrestler looking to be Nick Virgilio. Another very good wrestler for Wayne Hills. Passaic tries to shoot for the leg, wasn't able to get a full wrap there. Looks to wrap around, does end up out of bounds. Both of these guys look very strong, definitely very tall. And they've got a long arm reach, so they'll just be able to pretty much harass each other the entire time. Might see a couple swipes here. Nick shoots for the leg, not able to get it fully. Is able to break out, though, preventing a reversal. Nick wrapping around the head. Does need to get some points on the board early, though. Ref will call it for out of bounds, but Nick needs to get some points on the board early. If he's able to do that, then he might be able just to sit comfortably and be able to take this game away. Shoots for the leg, not able to get it. Both players just looking for an opening. Nick shoots for the leg. Is he able to get it? Yes, he is. There's 2. And those 2 early points I was talking about. 30 seconds left, so really good timing for it too, but Nick needs to prevent him from standing up. If he's able to swipe one of his legs, he might be able to get him down. Just driving out of bounds. And that's a very smart move for Nick there, driving him out of bounds. Able to prevent Passaic from gaining a point and able to keep his 2-0 advantage. Nick will start on top, needs to make sure he's not able to break out. Got his right hand wrapped around Passaic player's right wrist. Passaic tries to shoot up, and Nick just keeping them down. He needs to be able to do that throughout this entire matchup, and there goes the first period. We will be moving into the second period now. Wayne Hills will be starting off from the bottom. Passaic will be starting off from the top. Nick's able to shoot up here. He'll be able to take 3 points. Nick able to shoot up. We've seen him break out a lot, and there's another one able to get 3 points total. Passaic still not able to score any points in this matchup so far, but Nick has been keeping a pretty dominant performance so far. Nick shoots for the leg, drives it down, is able to keep him down, gets the 2, and that'll be a 5-0 advantage for Nick. Wrapping around his leg, trying to drive him down. Got his left arm around his neck, wrapping his right arm around and through. Same with his left, just trying to maintain the lock on his arms. Drives with the shoulder, able to keep him down. 57 seconds left on the clock. Nick just trying to keep his opponent down. Working so far, he's got a really good advantage. He just needs to hold on to it here. If he's able to do that, then Nick will probably be able to walk away with a win. Passaic player tries to shoot up. Nick does wrap around. Is he able to fully stand up? He is. So he will get the 1 point there, turning Nick's advantage of 5 into 4. Shoots for the leg. Ref does call him out. 13 seconds left on the clock, starting from the neutral position. Nick shoots for the leg. Able to get it. 5 seconds left. He's able to drive him down. He'll get some points. 1 second left. Not able to get any points here, but was able to hold him in a pretty good position. Nick starting from the top, keeping his opponent down. Trying to wrap around the leg, keep it there. Nick just needs to keep his opponent down. If he's able to do that, he'll be able to pull away with a win. Driving with the shoulder, keeping his arms wrapped around his opponent's legs. Able to pick up, drives out of bounds to prevent the 1 point. Yet again, another smart move there from Nick, and his ability to stop his opponent from getting those small 1 points, which in the end, those 1 points do add up, and they are significant, so it's good play from him to be able to prevent that. Nick might be able to wrap his legs around and get a lock on his opponent's left leg, but right now just seems like he's content with holding his left arm and wrapping around his right arm around his opponent's right leg. And Nick wrapped around. 48 seconds left in the third period, and will most likely be able to come away with a win, so long as nothing crazy happens. 30 seconds left. Nick's still keeping pretty dominant position here. Will most likely be able to pull away with a win at this point. Only 20 seconds left. Passaic player able to stand up, shoves Nick away, gets the 1 point, turning into a very aggressive play here from the Passaic player. He realizes that there's not a lot of time left, and he's got to score a lot of points. Starting from the neutral position, needs to immediately shoot for a takedown if he wants to get it, but there's 5 seconds left. Nick just understands that he just needs the space, needs to waste time. And there's the matchup. Nick Virgilio will come away with the win. And a very good win at that. Was able to stop a lot of points from being scored. And a very good job from Nick Virgilio. And our next wrestler will be Cameron Betts. Another very good wrestler for Wayne Hills. And let's see what he can do tonight. Hills already on a pretty good streak going in so far, so let's see what Cameron is able to do for his team. Starting from the neutral, just looking for control. Cameron shoots for the leg, is able to drive him through, does get the early 2-point advantage. A very smart move here and a very good job early on, as Cameron just wraps around and is able to take control quickly of the situation. You can even see it. He's dragging him out. There's the 2 count. 3. There's the pin. And Cameron will come away with a very early win. 1 minute and 28 seconds left on the clock, and Cameron will already come away with a win here. And that was a very good performance there. A solid minute 20 left on the clock, and only the first period, and already a pin. Very good job as our next wrestler, Gabe Delahaye, is going to be coming onto the mat. Another football player for Wayne Hills, and he's going to get the forfeit win. And next will be Pete Delahaye. And yet another football player for Wayne Hills. He had a great season for this Wayne Hills team. And let's see what he can do in the wrestling side of things. And he's one of the better wrestlers on this Wayne Hills team, so he's one to look out for. Shoots for the legs, is able to wrap around, drives him through. There's the 2 count. Pete already up by 2. Driving a shoulder through, trying to maintain hand control. If he's able to do that, he can take a pretty dominant position in the first period. Fighting for control. Pete just trying to wrap his right arm around, not able to get it. There it is. Passaic player driving up. There's the whistle. We'll start from the neutral position. 53 seconds left in the first period. Pete trying to maintain control, shoots for the leg, able to get one wrap around, lifting up. If he's able to get his leg around, he will be able to take him down. There's the takedown. Gets 2. Here's the count. And there was the whistle for the pin. And Pete will also come away with a pinfall. And a great effort there from Pete. Good job. And a great performance so far from Wayne Hills. Samir Atala will come on. A very good player and a very good wrestler for Wayne Hills. Passaic player coming on with a mask. Both players just trying to maintain control. Both Samir and Pete, also both seniors, so this is their senior night. And it's good to know that at least 2 out of the 3 seniors have come away with a win so far. Samir almost had a chance to get taken down there, but was luckily enough able to break out of it. Through some very smart play. Overall score right now is 61-6, so Hills most likely is going to be able to come away with a pretty solid victory here. Both players trying to drive for neutral control.
You got it, Samir.
Samir shoves him away. Both players just looking for an opening. They need to find something, and if Samir's able to find something early, it could really cause some trouble. And so both players, with 27 seconds left, not really able to get anything started here. Mainly everything's been just from the neutral position, so most likely this first period is just going to end up being 0-0. 10 seconds left on the clock. Samir's able to get some early points here. He might be able to get something. Reached for a leg, not able to get it. Samir extending out, but the time is going to run out. And they'll be heading into the second period. Wayne Hills will start on top. Passaic will start on bottom. And Samir needs to prevent this Passaic player from standing up. Samir needs to stop him. He is able to stand up, get the point. And so Samir will fall behind by 1. Samir does need to go for a takedown now. He's down by 1. He needs to get some. Well, Samir really needs to get something going. Maybe a takedown or wrap around the leg, or just trying to get something, really. There's the shot for the leg. Not able to fully get it. One minute, 7 seconds left on the clock. And Samir really needs to assert some dominance here. He really needs to be able to take him down. Samir shoots for the leg, not able to get it. Whistle will be blown. Samir did have a wrap around his opponent's head. Will start from the neutral position. Samir does need to get something started. Only 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Samir gets a takedown. He's got the count. There's 3. Is able to break out, unfortunately, and is able to reverse it. Gets the count for himself, too. Samir needs to break out of this. He can't stay like this. He needs to get out of there. Clock was lucky to Samir, as that's the end of period 2. Passaic now up by 2. Or I'm sorry, 4. A little bit of an error there between communication between the ref, but right now Samir still down by 2. Down 4-6. If he's able to stand up here quickly enough, he will get the point. He is able to stand up and get the point. It's only a 1-point deficit now. He's got a minute 50 to do something here, and we know Samir, he can definitely be able to work his opponent. Samir's got to wrap around the back of his opponent's neck with his left hand. But his right hand's caught. He's not exactly able to really do anything there. Goes for the reset. Samir might be able to drag him down. Loses his lock. Samir adopting a little bit more aggressive play style. Good timing, too. He knows that he needs to score some points. A minute 7 left. Samir needs to shoot for the leg. He needs to get something. Called out of bounds.
Come on, Samir, you got it. Let's go.
Some tie called. Samir might have an injury, in fact. So Samir done pretty well so far. He just needs to, as soon as he gets back on the mat, needs to score a point here. Needs to get something done. Down 5-6. He only needs one, so one takedown would be it. Or even one stand-up would be enough to at least tie it. But if he is able to get another takedown like he did earlier, then he might just be able to take this match away. Looks like the Passaic player actually getting some attendance to his mask, as well as Samir by the medical staff. It looks like Samir will be fine, but he really does need to come back onto the mat and then be able to dominate his opponent. Those players starting from the neutral position. Passaic immediately driving back, gets the out-of-bound call. Looks like that's going to be his tactic for now, just trying to drive Samir back and waste as much time as possible. Pretty smart, but if he loses his arm control, then Samir might be wide open to go for a dive on the leg. Samir dragging his opponent down, breaks out. 38 seconds left. Samir needs to do something to score a point. Driven out of bounds. Actually a good call there by Samir to drag his opponent down with him. Will stop the clock and prevent his opponent from wasting any more time. Samir needs to get aggressive here. He needs to score a point. He needs to get a takedown of some kind. Samir has a wraparound the back of his opponent's head. Both of them do. Breaks apart. Samir dives for it. Not able to get it. 13 seconds left. Samir needs to do something. Trying to shoot for the leg again. 5 seconds left. Samir a little bit too aggressive there. Throws his opponent to the ground. His opponent gripping his leg. Looks like he took a pretty heavy fall there on the throw. I know Samir was only trying to get him out of bounds to stop the clock from running, but he may have accidentally hurt the Passaic player. Gripping his leg. That fall definitely could have caused some damage. Passaic player able to get up under his own power. Only 2.9 seconds left. If Samir is able to shoot down immediately and get him, shooting immediately for it, needs to drag him down, and the clock is going to run out. Samir will not be able to get it. Very unfortunate. He will only go down by 1 point. And that's going to be the end of it, with Hills coming out with an overall victory of 61-9, and Wayne Hills will be able to take away a very dominant victory here in their home crowd. Very good performances here by many individual players. Many wrestlers are going to go home happy tonight, and they've definitely set the standard for what should be the future of Wayne Hills wrestling. And my name is Dylan Oren King. You are watching Wayne Hills TV, and please have a good night.